When it came time for the screen test, these actors proved they were perfect for the job. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrity auditions. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the most impressive celebrity audition tapes, in which it was glaringly obvious from the start that they were perfect for the role in question. Number 10. Ellen Page, Juno. In what would go on to become her breakout role, Canadian actress Ellen Page plays Juno, a young girl who finds herself pregnant and isn't exactly sure what to do about it. The film deals with serious subject matter with a lot of dark humor and attitude, so nailing the main character's quirky personality was tantamount for whichever actress got the job.
I was thinking I could have this baby and give it to someone that totally needs it, you know, like a woman with a bum ovary or a couple nice lesbos.
In this early screen test, Paige proves herself worthy of the job, displaying an almost shocking nonchalance with an undercurrent of deep emotion.
You gotta be kidding me. People put ads in the penny saver for babies?
We can't imagine anyone else having played this role. Number 9. Robert De Niro, The Godfather. Most of the actors and actresses on this list are here because their impressive screen test earned them the role they were after, but this is one example where the audition didn't immediately lead to the part.
You take a gun, you shoot him right up against his head. That's what you do. You get his brains all over your nice new Ivy League suit, Michael. That's what happens.
Robert De Niro initially tried out for the role of Sonny Corleone in The Godfather, but despite having turned in this excellent bit of acting, it was ultimately given to James Caan.
You gotta get him close like this. Bada bing! You blow their brains all over your nice Ivy League suit.
The producers and casting director must have nonetheless found his performance to be a memorable one, though, because they gave him the role of Vito Corleone in The Godfather Part 2, for which he earned an Oscar. Number 8. Emma Stone, Easy A. Emma Stone is now the proud owner of a Best Actress Oscar, but back when Easy A was being made, she was still a relative unknown. The role would end up being her breakthrough into the Hollywood A-list, and she got it by agreeing to film a webcam screen test for the casting directors.
Let me begin by saying that there are two sides to every story, and this is my side, the right one.
If you've seen the movie, you'll know that the confessional style is used in the film, so it only made sense for Stone to prove that she was right for the character of Olive Pendergast by making a confessional of her own, while in character. Suffice it to say, she nailed it.
Let me just begin by saying that there are two sides to every story, and this is my side, the right one.
Number 7. Henry Thomas, E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Steven Spielberg's epic sci-fi fantasy film required a cast of talented child actors to achieve the greatness that it did. And while there are many excellent performances in the film, they're all outshone by Henry Thomas.
Me, human. Boy. Elliot.
The character of Elliot is central to the story, and Spielberg reportedly had to audition hundreds of children before finding the one.
You can't take him away, he's mine!
But it's not my choice. The president asked me to come here and get him.
I don't care what the president says, he's my best friend! And you can't take him away!
The scene we have here was totally improvised, and Thomas, at only 9 years old, delivers such a heartbreaking performance that at the very end of the tape, you can hear the director say, "Okay, kid, you got the job."
Okay, kid, you got the job.
Boy, did he ever earn it. Number 6. Steve Carell, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. He may now be a household name, but before his stint on The Office, funny man Steve Carell was relatively unknown. Brick Tamlin is one of the odder characters to appear on screen, even by the standards of Will Ferrell comedies.
I love lamp. Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it?
I love lamp.
And it would have taken just the right person to pull off the bizarre performance. In his audition, where he acts alongside lead Will Ferrell, Carell gets progressively redder and more manic-looking as the scene goes on.
Oh no, I'm gonna choke! Don't make me laugh! Don't make me laugh!
In the end, it becomes clear that he was born to play the part, and sure enough, over a decade later, it's impossible to imagine anyone else having pulled it off. Number 5. Rachel McAdams, The Notebook. For what was to become one of the most iconic romantic movies of our age, finding two actors with tangible chemistry was essential. Ryan Gosling was cast first as Noah, but finding the right ally proved to be more difficult.
Maybe it's about security.
Oh, what is that supposed to mean?
You know, he does have a lot of money, Al.
Okay, now I hate you. Now I hate you.
As soon as Rachel McAdams read for the part, though, it was obvious that her passion and vulnerability made her perfect for the role.
Money!
What are you
He's got a lot of money.
Now I hate you, you
Well, I
slow
hate
bastard.
Of the casting process and testing with McAdams, Gosling went so far as to say, "I think that it's pretty fair to say that we probably wouldn't have made the film if we hadn't found Rachel." Number 4, Daisy Ridley, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
You're afraid that you will never be as strong as Darth Vader.
When it came time to craft the next chapter of the Star Wars series, no detail went unattended, and casting a young actress to play the leading role was one of the most important decisions to be made. They knew they needed to find a fresh face for this new venture, and J.J. Abrams was blown away as soon as English actress Daisy Ridley showed up for her audition.
Get out of my head.
They tested her with what is perhaps her most intense scene in the film, and the emotional range and talent of the actress becomes almost immediately evident.
Get out of my head.
Number 3, Gabourey Sidibe, Precious. Adapting the novel Push by Sapphire into a film was bound to be difficult based on its hard-to-tackle subject matter. More than anything, though, the film had to be carried by a young actress with the talent to deliver a performance that could carry an entire film.
I ain't never had no boyfriend. My daddy said he gonna marry me. I ain't gonna do that with be illegal.
Casting director Billy Hopkins conducted an open call at New York City's Lehman College, and among all the applicants found Gabourey Sidibe, whose emotional test screening proves just how perfect she is for the role. You probably won't believe it, but before this, Sidibe actually had no acting experience to speak of.
For what? How? I feel like...
Feel like what?
Like I'm drowning in a giant river.
Number 2, Audrey Tautou, Amélie. We apologize for the fact that unlike the final version of the film, this clip doesn't have any English subtitles. That's part of what makes this audition so remarkable though. Even to viewers who can't understand what she's saying, it's clear that French actress Audrey Tautou is clearly nailing it. Like other films on our list, this was a movie that truly depended on its lead actor's performance, and in this case, that meant finding an actress that would embody the quirks and whimsy of such a unique character. Tautou's approach to the scene was a perfectly balanced dose of curiosity, magic, and charm, a perfect mix of what makes Amélie so special.
Il se penche à leur oreille et fait ouh en leur caressant tout doucement la nuque.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I'm sorry about your father.
Anyway, if somebody didn't do it someday or another, I would have probably done it myself.
Sorry about your father.
Somebody didn't do it one day or another, I would have probably done it myself.
Say, man, you got a joint?
No, not on me one.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Say, man, you got a joint?
No, not on me, man.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
I feel, I don't know, like I'm stuck.
You can't. Look how depressed I look. You look like Susan Sarandon.
Number 1, Jim Carrey, Man on the Moon.
Hello, I am Jimmy Carter, the President of the United States.
While actor and comedian Jim Carrey was already well known by the late 90s, thanks to his roles in funny family films like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and Dumb and Dumber, this role required a bit more gravitas, despite it being a film about a comedian.
Now, I would like to do for you the Elvis Presley.
Man on the Moon is a biographic piece on entertainer Andy Kaufman, who was known for his bizarre persona and challenging brand of meta-comedy.
Well, hello there. Do you like my orchestra? They're made out of wood, but I think they're just as real as you or me.
Carrey had already proved his acting chops, but this over-the-top audition tape proved that there was simply no one else who was capable of bringing Kaufman back to life with the same accuracy and passion as Carrey.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.